Hello everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War, and it is the start of the Peninsula campaign. So you can see here, I will be playing as United Kingdom, and you can see we've got to complete by the end of 1815, late December 1815, and France should have no more than 5 regions. So here you can see Spain, and here you can see France. So it's going to be an interesting battle to say the least, and let's have a look at our gameplay options. Advisor help off, CPU moves off, automatic 60 management off, battle time limit off. And let's get underway, shall we? Would be nice to actually play a campaign where I'm not literally on the back foot, but then saying that, I still haven't actually got a location on the Spanish Peninsula as of yet, so we'll have to see how that turns out.
It is 1811 and the war in the Spanish Peninsula has been raging for over 2 years, with mixed fortunes and heavy casualties for both sides. Following the withdrawal from the Madrid area of the combined armies of Great Britain, Portugal and Spain after the Battle of Talavera in July 1809, a costly stalemate for the Allies, Viscount Wellington retreated into Portugal and consolidated his forces, also authorizing the construction of a series of connected forts and earthworks, the lines of Torres Vedras. Now, Napoleon's Armée d'Espagne, led by Marshal Massena, has invaded Portugal once again. But thus far, the network of entrenchments has proved impossible for the French to successfully assail. Fresh troops have been sent from England, available via the construction and control of supply ports in coastal regions. Upon their arrival, Wellington has planned a fresh offensive to drive the invaders out of Portugal, and eventually out of the peninsula altogether. Resistance to French rule by the Spanish has led to small local bands using guerrilla tactics, meaning little war. Guerrilla warfare allows French forces to be eroded through constant harassment by irregulars supported by local inhabitants, who attack with the element of surprise and are able to melt back into the countryside as quickly as they appear. It is hoped that the guerrillas, in combination with a reinvigorated British army, can drive the forces of Imperial France from the Peninsula region once and for all.
Well, there you have it, and here, so King's Garrison Legion Foot will grant certain things. I've got to capture Cumbria, which is there. Okay. Now, let's see what we've got. So, here is our ally Portugal, and there are those earthenworks and forts, which cause them a major problem, which is good.
Your lordship.
We've got this guy here. What we're going to do is just going to have a wander around to see what we've got. Now, he's a provocateur. Interesting. Let's close that. Political persuasion. Converting religions to... Okay. So we could conceivably send him in there. Or possibly here. And that's a region capital. Now. Let's see. I'm so used to pressing tab from the latest Total War series to get a big massive overview map. And I forget it's all down here. So. We have these guys here. Here is Spain. And we have, obviously, down here, we have this wonderful place of Gibraltar, along with
yes, my lord.
Some of these guys. Now, what I think I will do is, how much money have we got? We got 4,000. I'm going to put this guy here.
Weigh anchor!
He's going to block the passage between the two. And if we do the Court of Appeals, +3 repression, tax rate, recruitment capacity, the drill school, recruitment capacity. Okay. So at this current moment, this is pretty much the only place I can actually work on. And let's see what kind of army we have in there. So we've got a nice little army. Combination of lights and others. And this army up here...
Your Majesty?
has a general. William Carberesford. And...
Lord!
there's old Nosy himself. Now, what have they got in here? What I might need to do is send this
Your
fellow
lordship.
to infiltrate into there.
Spying.
So he will go into there. Also,
Your orders, Your Majesty?
we shall have... let's see. So I want to stop any kind of intentions by the French to sort of try and sneak up on certain areas. So I think I'm going to place them there for the time being.
What? Make camp!
So,
Your lordship.
let's get this army up
At the ready!
to sniff around here.
Forward! Up! Anything more?
Now there's not a lot in
Ready.
there. Not a lot at all. So I'm seriously tempted to go for that. Even though my spy is
How
not
may I
there
be of
yet.
service?
But if we send him up to there,
Moving to a new position.
he can move over to that region capital there. We can start taking sort of that area. Okay, so research options. So there we go. We'll go for that one, I think. Oh no, we have no educational buildings at the moment. So our options are limited. Okay. We have this gentleman, who is a Portuguese priest.
Your Majesty?
And what we will do is, there's a small army in there.
Ready and awaiting orders.
I'm going to recruit some additional forces for these guys, because we've got line infantry, and we've got the Portuguese infantry, but I want some more standard foot infantry, and a few more cannons. So let's go for... let's see, their range, accuracy. They're both the same, really. 11, 12 and 6, 11, 12 and 7. So let's go for these guys. And we'll go for 6-pounder foot artillery. Now, the advantage of that means that we'll have an additional army and we can deal with this particular place here. Now,
Ready for orders.
I am confident in Wellesley.
Prepare the troops for battle.
So they've got 3,000 men. They're all Fusiliers. Interesting. But we do have the slight advantage because we have the cannon. We've got a howitzer and the 6-pounder artillery. So let's go for it. What have we got to lose? Nothing whatsoever. Start with a bang, that's what I say. As the actress said to the bishop, we're up against Urbain Molière. Wonder if that's a relation of the guy who did the film stuff. Oh, I could be getting my names wrong. Anything is possible. And they do have a city in between them. Interesting. Let's see. I bet it's going to rain. Just know it. Holy crap, it's not. Oh, look at that hill. Oh, baby, look at that beautiful hill. Those guys need to go there. They won't be limbered because they'll be moved up and put onto that place. Now, these guys, light infantry mode. We should place them there. And we shall have the Portuguese infantry back them up. So we'll have those guys set as number 2. These guys set as number 1. And
General Staff reporting.
let's put the general there. And then, who's these guys? Ah, here we go. We'll send these fellows over on the far right flank, because I do like the flanking cavalry. And then these fine fellows over there.
Heavy cavalry reporting.
And we'll keep the heavy cav
Yes, sir.
in the centre to stop the artillery from getting rushed. So,
Group orders.
let's put them there.
Yes, sir. General Staff reporting.
Let's move these up. Bring this regiment here up. Keep it hidden for the moment. Get these guys in. Increase the size of the map. There we go. Get these guys also up there as well. So everyone's walking, we're not rushing anyone. Okay, so we've got our 2. Oh, that's a nice little spot there, I like that. Let's get them hidden in there, I think. And these guys. What options do we have? Not many, it seems. Get them in there. Put the heavy there. Get them unlimbered. Get them firing. Now looking at this, it looks like the left flank may be a little weak. So we might reinforce them a little bit.
Yes, sir.
And have the cavalry move up behind them. We might also have remove these guys over to there. Actually, no, let's keep them there. If we move these guys to there, like so, make use of their advantage in range and things like that. So there we go. They're being engaged. The howitzer doesn't have him in range yet, but when he does, that'll be nasty. Let's again run them out of the way. Let's get these guys back. Let's bring them back here. Put the heavy cavalry there, I think. Cover the centre.
General Staff, sir.
Keep Arthur there. Let's move those guys up a bit so they can go in on the edges. They're staying just out of howitzer range. which is slightly annoying.
Sir!
Is that the howitzer? Yes, it is. So what we might do...
Sir! Medium
is
howitzers!
take him off, unlimber him, and move him up. That fine cadence marching, isn't it lovely? Now, where is their general? There's our little friend there. Light dragoons, okay, I don't want to use those then. Let's get these guys over there as well.
Following! Yes, sir!
Get these guys up to the edge somewhere. Put them there.
Orders!
Okay, so the howitzer.
Sir!
We need to move up to there.
Cannon ready, sir!
Let's see. Those guys all moving into position. The left flank is covered, the right flank is open, but
Cavalry!
it will do. Because what I'd like to do is get the heavy cavalry hit the general from behind. If I can get him in there. Now,
Artillery!
there's the Howies. Cannon continuing to fire. Good, long distance against these fellows. Which we can use the light dragoons to finish off. Unlimber, gentlemen, get fiery. Sure you will. There's our fine howitzer friends, look at that. Now, what I'm thinking is a targeted rampage there. Oh, baby. Now that, gentlemen, is what we're talking about. Let's get these guys over here. And these guys up to here. Now, this is going to be a problem because they are moving a regiment down the right side. So we shall have to move these lovely fellows over to counteract them.
Heavy cavalry reporting.
So what we'll do is we'll put these guys here,
Moving out.
and then these guys here, ready to rush them. Now that's interesting. You notice that the general is moving out unprotected. Get him, lads. Attention indeed. So let's go back to our howitzer. Have him do a nice barrage there. Oh, he's cheesing it. He's cheesing it. Come on, boys, get him. No, they're not going to be able to do it in time. Sorry, lads. Keep those guys there. Retreat, gentlemen. Retreat. In the meantime, we shall shoot howitzers at you. Because we're nice. Oh, what are you doing? Get out of there. Stupid horses. Let's bring these guys up to support. And that's what happens when you don't pay attention to orders, you stupid men. Get the hell out of there, man. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Here we go. These guys are getting set.
Orders.
Let's move these guys up a bit, I think. To about here. No, 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 not going to have time. Run, lads, you need to get into position ready for these guys. Now, let's see. These horses, they're the lights. Oh, okay. So we've got the two sections of lights here. Let's bring them down here. That's a militia garrison. Get them, boys. Let's bring in reinforcements.
Where is your courage?
Oh, that's harsh. Actually, let's get these guys into there. Bring these guys up. Come on, lads, run. Come on. And into his rear. Perfect. Right, let's wheel you guys around. Perfect. Enemy general is dead. Let's get those heavy out. Run, fellas, because you're going to need it as soon as they get in range. That's harsh. That's really harsh. Oh, hello. I think we need to say hello to you fine gentlemen. Good, they're braking. Get those guys over there. Run them out because they're under fire. Bring these guys out as well. There we go. Rapid fire commencing. Wonderful work, gentlemen. So we'll move these guys up. Let's get these guys in because they're distracted. Because they're going after the cav. Let's get those guys into there. Bring these guys round. Screw it, just stab him. Hit them. And hit them hard. Still these guys who are armed citizenry. Oh dear. Let's move those guys out and take those guys with them. Let's bring our heavy cavalry down there as well. What's going on here? The stab fest continues. Let's get some mortar bombardment on them guys. Oh, that's probably why. Get them. And these guys. Let's get these guys over as well. They've broken. Break them as well, please. Wasn't good that my guys got outflanked. And these guys here. We'll kill all of them. Take them out of melee mode, move them up. Hello, boys. Have some cavalry in the face. Still a lot of them left, so let's go after that lot. Yeah,
Glorious victory, sir.
pretty
It's
much a
soon to
done
be
deal.
yours.
There we go. Huzzah!
We are mighty and unbowed.
Okay. But more to the point,
Form line for battle.
we now have a foothold in Spain. So there we go, mission issued. Okay. We shall peacefully occupy, because we're not looters. There we go. And there we go, region has been captured. And then we shall start sorting out the armies. Now, there we go, we see we got Lightfoot there. Make that into a full size. They're looking okay, they'll replenish their numbers. Those guys will replenish, those guys will replenish, that's looking okay. I'm pleased.
Your lordship.
So he's going to be sent all the way up there. As we go down here.
Yes, sir. Immediately.
How may I serve?
Now, let's see what's in there. There's a very small army.
Your Majesty.
So we may be able to also get that point there as well. So that could be a good situation.
My eyes are yours.
Now, a French army. Small, but possibly effective. We'll have to wait and see. These guys, we'll have to wait for recruitment, but we'll go for more footline infantry. And light foot, so if we look at the current army at the moment, you can see here, it's a good combination of foot and some light, but we need more foot. I would say 5 more foot and 2 lights in there, which we'll do on the next turn. And so we're expected to have 1426 in there. Let's go to here. So you can see we are trading, and that's pretty much it. So this is why it's going to be quite good, because I've only got three other factions at which can be at war with me, but I am allied with the Spanish, so that's good. So that's looking quite cool. Gibraltar.
My eyes are yours.
This gentleman can wander in that direction.
Discretion is assured.
As we're going to look at Granada,
Watching.
as that is a region capital. Now this guy here
Ready.
will continue to stay there, but see, 38 gun 5th rate. They're expensive. But I should really boost up that navy. But to be honest, the navy's not the issue. The issue is the land forces and then dealing with the French. So that's going to be my primary function and focus. So, let's end the first turn, shall we? So they've raided that spot there, which is a church school, which is fine. They want to do that. They're more than entitled to. This is the other army. Now, that army's okay, but it's this army here that could really do with a little bit of a increase. I mean, don't get me wrong, the foot are good. We've only got a 6-pounder there. And so we're getting another 6-pounder already organised. So I think what we need to do is put some more... Whoops, we don't want that. And we'll put some heavy cav in there. Because at the moment we've got just normal cav, Portuguese cav. But I want the other cav in there, and they'll be in the next turn. So, mission issued. The upper hand. My lord, grants an agent a provocateur. Enemy has attacked farmland. Okay, that's fine. Those guys are complete dicks, but whatever. Also has been raided there. Yeah, we've seen that tick. Here, we've had another enemy raid here. And they are taking out the church school. We can't do anything about that. And the recruitment report. Plenty more forces in Gibraltar. Now, let's have a look at Gibraltar. Here we are. So, here is the army being built up in Gibraltar. And let's just check things. Yeah, see, the army upkeep is being a problem. So, we need to start looking at improving things generally if we can.
At your service.
So he is going to move down this way.
My watchword is discretion.
And he will infiltrate
Looking
there.
And listening.
Interesting. Small army there.
Your orders, Your Majesty.
So let's get those into there. So that army becomes larger as a whole. Okay. So up here,
Yes, my lord.
we want this. Now that's a magistrate. Replenishment of Portuguese militia. And plus 10 bonus region. So our next turn we shall be upgrading that only encampment that we have at the moment. And down here at Gibraltar, recruitment capacity units in training and 20% bonus. So we're going to go for that one as well. So we shall end the turn for the time being.
Ready and waiting for all.
Seeing, but unseen.
Aha.
Make ready. March.
Recruitment report in here.
Sir. Troops.
So those guys are being
Forward.
increased in number, which is good. Now, let's see, because infrastructure, no, construction, magistrate, and increases the tax rate. So let's put that into there, and will enable us, hopefully, to start improving the general tax rate. Now, you can see there the policies. Let's increase that there. So we're just going up by 1. So hopefully that shall increase things and just generally improve the situation. Now here,
Yes.
yes, agents, recruitment. So there's an agent in there, and it's pretty much
Make
not
ready.
defended.
Form line for battle.
And now they've got 2,000 troops, of which they are all garrison infantry and armed citizenry, which will not do well against my guys. So let's go and have a fight. Quite an open area. William Carr Beresford against Neil Lesage. Or Niall? Hard to say. Either way, we can have a punch-up. Badajoz, 1811. Well, you know, it's raining. That was unexpected, wasn't it? Okay, so artillery here. And let's see what their range is. Range is good. We like the range. Now, we shall have these two guys here, the large regiment there. And then these guys will be in light movement, or light arrangement, so to speak. No, it's got to be the light movement. There we go. And then we'll have these guys stretched behind them, so to speak. Like so. That'll be number 2. See, indeed. Those should be number 1. Oh, there's only one of them, so we can't group them.
General staff.
The general will remain here. Portuguese cav. I'm going to have one unit here, just in case they try to flank us, and then another unit over on the far side. And then these guys.
Revolutionary Guard.
We'll work together with those guys. That's group 3. So, let's get underway. Let's move these guys up. Move these guys up. So the French garrison is going to be primary target, I guess. Let's bring these guys up. And let's bring these guys to the edge of the town. So they can at least outflank and surprise them if need be. Not rushing any of these guys, we don't want to wear them out. We'll save the rushing for when it's needed. They're still not in Carrion range yet. Now there's the general. They are marching quite substantially to the right. So let's put those guys in there. But that's good news because it means that the cavalry can sneak up on them.
Artilleria.
Let's unlimber the artillery and bring them up here. And let's move these guys up to that point there to protect them. And we'll get these guys moved up as well.
Senor.
So tell these guys to move to there.
Ordens. Ordens.
Yeah, they're sniffing around. Let's move these guys back a little bit, I think. Yeah, let's move them back. Just to be on the safe side. For that reason. Well, I don't think we're going to make it that far. Run, fellas. No, I think they're going to have to go there. Then these guys will have to move up. So let's put the artillery here. Take these guys, move them up on the edge, I think. Get these guys running. Right, let's get these guys moving in. And these guys
Senor.
moving in. Get them running. Come on, guys, hold the line, hold the line.
Senor.
Out that way.
Cavalleria. Cavalleria present.
Right, what's our options for the general? Let's hit those guys in the trees. Get in your lines properly, fellas. Some of my boys are breaking. Oh, no, we're okay at the moment. There we go.
Cavalleria.
Time to bring these guys in as well. Yeah, they're breaking. Oh, they're in an anti-cavalry stance. Let's get them out. Bring these guys round. Hit those guys there. The general's in anti-cav mode, which is fine. We can wait to kill him. There we go. General's broken. Kill him. Absolutely butcher him. Nope. I'm not settling for non-generalish. I want that general dead. Now we can end it. Yeah, that went well. I'm quite pleased about that.
Glorious victory!
And, oh god, he only killed 172 of my men, of which 100 were, you know. Other kills, we shall peacefully occupy. Oh, liberate. We'll peacefully occupy because we need to establish ourselves. Good. Our guy's an attacking general. Region has been captured, which means we can tax it as well. What does a cantonment? Spanish Hussars. Provincial militia. Okay. So we're now in there. And our guys are replenishing. We shall send our provocateur over to there. So he can keep an eye out on what's going in that place. Now, let's see. I'm probably not using the provocateurs correctly, but hey ho. It is what it is. Now, I think that that will be the next place, because then what we can do is we can create a buffer of English territory and then go down here, deal with this area, and then also
My eyes are yours.
infiltrate there.
Spying.
And he's now successful, which is good. And let's see. So agents are in there. And that means that we can then start creating some bufferage between us and the remainder of Spain. Sorry, the remainder of France. And then start pushing up, maybe up to the coast here. Because if we start pushing up towards the coast, then we could kind of move over this way and actually start to deny the French ports. Because if we can get to a situation where we can get over to here as well and deny the French any kind of ports, they won't be able to reinforce their armies, they won't be able to bring in new armies, and we may be in a lucky situation where we would have them completely surrounded. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out, but either way I am pleased with that start. And we still will have money in the bank. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the first episode of the Peninsula campaign on Napoleon Total War. I hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next time.